Hey, good morning. I'm Ashley McGee, and I wanted to talk a little bit about how to practice self care over the holidays. I think a lot of times during this time of year, we can get into like full reaction mode, right? Where you're just like, go, 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 all the stress, just trying to manage what you can, and it doesn't feel like you have a second to breathe. Or you're spending time with your family, maybe things are getting triggered, and it's hard to kind of feel like you're keeping your sanity. So that is the inspiration. I'm definitely feeling the chaos because on top of the holidays, I also am finishing grad school and have a move. So there's a lot there, but I also have learned it's really important to protect and take care of my energy when I'm home and visiting family. So I wanted to bring you some tips. If you're feeling, if you're starting to feel that, or if you're feeling stressed about just everything going on, this is how I help balance my self-care. So first, make sure you take time for yourself. So I know it's chaotic. I know. But, what is something that helps you feel refreshed? And I really want to dig into the word refreshed here because I think it's really easy to fall in the trap of like using TV, for example, as a coping mechanism. And hey, if you watch an episode of, I don't know, for me, I'm obsessed with The Masked Singer. If you watch an episode of The Masked Singer and that makes you feel refreshed and happy and like you feel like you can conquer the world after that, then that's great. But I think for a lot of people, TV is just kind of this like time suck coping mechanism thing where you're not really getting a lot of energy out of it. It's more just, oh, thank God, I don't have to think for a second. I can just zone out. And you need that time for sure. But I'd also encourage you to look at things like, if you work out regularly, make sure that you like take time to do that as much as possible. If you meditate, make sure you're getting your meditation in. That's something that I've become really deliberate about, saying, hey guys, like I'm gonna go sit in a room quietly for 20 minutes so I can meditate and have energy. And after the initial explanation of like, wait, you meditate now? Yes, I do. After that, it's just something that my family expects now. Like, okay, Ashley's gonna go meditate. It's fine. So take time to refresh yourself. Number 2 is try to keep as much of your normal routine as possible. I know this is hard, especially with traveling, right? So a couple tips for that is, again, work out while you can, move where you can. And I mean, this can be as simple as doing a 10-minute Tabata style workout with just body weight exercises. And Tabata style, just so you know, is 20 seconds going as hard as you possibly can with 10 seconds rest. So your heart rate is up the entire time and you can get a really effective workout in a really short amount of time. So, and you can do it anywhere, right? So 10 minutes, like all of us have 10 minutes for the most part, right? So fit something in really quickly. In that way, like you're moving your body, you're raising your heart rate. It's going to boost endorphins. It's going to lower your stress hormone cortisol. Like these are all really critical things this time of year. And then also with like food, I think this is really important because most people don't know this, but 70% of your immune system lives in your gut. Your gut microbiome is super important. And if you're eating a lot of food that you're not used to eating or doesn't necessarily serve your body, maybe it's more inflammatory, you're going to throw that out of whack. So you're stressed, you're running around, you're not eating the way you normally do, you're not necessarily working out the way you normally do, and your immune system is going to tank. So as much as possible, personally, what I do is I try to ensure that at least one meal a day I know is in my normal routine and serves my body. So I like a protein shake every day. that is how I help balance essentially what my body is used to receiving and the chaos of the holidays, especially since, like single serving packets of protein, you can fly with them. It's super easy. And if you are one of those people that are like, sure, I can get protein, but I have no idea, like shake recipes or anything, I got you. I have compiled 30 protein shake recipes, and I'll put a link in the comments so you can check that out if it's something you're interested in. But so that's number 2, is try to keep as much of your normal routine as possible. And that's both moving your body, that is food, meditation, whatever that is for you. Maybe you read a chapter of a book every night. Keep doing that. Otherwise, you'll feel like a crazy person. I know from experience. Number 3, really important, protect your boundaries. This applies in a lot of different ways. For one, when you feel like you're getting pulled in a bunch of different directions, when you have, friends asking you to do this and do that, it's okay to say no. You're not mean. You're not a bad friend. You need to protect your time, and you need to protect your priorities, and that's part of protecting your boundaries. The other thing with your family is understanding that obviously you may not necessarily agree on everything, right? You may not always see eye to eye, but understanding the points that are triggering for you or topics that really you just don't want to go into, protect yourself there. And just, if it comes up, excuse yourself from the room, don't engage, say, I'm not going to engage in this conversation. This is not a topic that I would like to talk about. It can be really hard, but I really firmly believe that we teach others how to treat us. And the more that you double down and commit to your boundaries and what you will and will not accept, the more the people around you will learn that those are your boundaries and they can't cross them. And then number 4 I have is focus on joy, not drama. So in all of the stress and all of, whatever is happening this time of year, there's still so much to be joyful for. There's so much to be grateful. If you are going home to visit your family, just enjoy them. Be grateful for the fact that you have a family, that they're alive, that you can see them, that you can spend time with them. And maybe it's friends, right? Friends are the family you choose, y'all. So, whoever you are spending time with this holiday, just really take the time to appreciate them and, enjoy this season. And enjoy the season in general, right? Like, maybe you love Christmas lights. Drive around a couple of neighborhoods at night and just enjoy that. Go volunteer or, donate for Toys for Tots. Like, whatever brings you joy in this season, really focus in on that and don't concentrate on the drama, because the drama is just going to, build you up in like a flurry, and you're not going to enjoy this time of year. So to recap, my 4 tips for self-care over the holidays: 1, take time for yourself. 2, keep as much as your normal routine as possible. 3, protect your boundaries. And number 4, focus on joy, not drama. I hope you found this helpful. Like I said, I will post the 30 shake recipe link in the comments, so I would definitely encourage you to check that out if you're interested. And to make this fun, to finish it out, please let me know, what is your self-care technique for the holidays for this time of year. I love you all. Until next time, keep living your most healthy and abundant life, and we'll talk soon.